see you peeping me, wondering if it's true what you heard about me. Well, girl, stop thinking, won't you come and see? And then you'll understand why they call me the freak. They call me freak. I see you peeping me, wondering if it's true what you heard about me. Stop thinking, won't you come and see? And then you'll understand why they call me the freak.
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy Freak Man. This is the first episode of many of Freaking You, and what Freaking You is gonna be Freak and you and whoever you are. So today we're gonna start off with Freak and you are
Ahava.
All right, Ahava. Shout out to Ridin podcast. Shout out to G Lil King in the background doing all the post production or live production shit, should I say? Let's let y'all know who y'all are for real quick. So we got an event Friday called Smoke Walk, and at Smoke Walk, these are one of the 3 premier bands that are going to be performing. And if you can, just down the line, your name.
Hi there, y'all. My name is Rocky, or John Rocky S. Schivel, and I'm the lead guitarist and vocalist of Ahava. And it is a pleasure to be here.
Badass.
What's up? I'm Jesse. I play bass, and I'm also the other vocalist for the band.
What's good? I'm Mari. I'm the drummer for the band.
Hell yeah. That's what's up. So, how long have y'all been a group?
We started off in like August.
24?
Yeah, August 24. It was originally just me and Rocky, and we had another drummer. His name is Sean. Very cool guy. Yeah, he was with us. We were together for a couple months. Maybe till March, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we stayed together till March, and then Sean had to part ways with us, unfortunately. And then we got our new drummer here, Mari, a couple days after, and we love the guy. He's an amazing drummer.
Did y'all just happen to run across each other? Did y'all know each other before, or what?
It was more of like first semester of college.
Okay.
I wanted to be in the band,
Yeah.
and I happened to run across Jesse and see him. What was his what?
Well, we're music majors, so we all studied the same thing, and we had our band, and we played for this little school event and called Sound Waves, and I guess he saw us, and you could tell him the rest, I guess.
Yeah, I saw him. I was trying to work up the courage to talk to him. He was looking so cool. He looked so like well put together. I'm thinking like, man, he know what he want to do and everything. So I went up. I was like, hey, I see that you're in a band. You think I could like join or whatever? He's like, sorry, we had just found our drummer Sean, and I was like, shit, okay, but like later down the road, like beginning second semester, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like after spring break.
Yeah.
Jesse came up to me and was like, hey, do you still want to join the band? I didn't even think about it. It was just like straight in, yeah. Just straight through. I didn't think about it at all.
So what were you like working on in between time? Like trying to figure out a different road, or just drumming away?
Just drumming away. I was in the middle of making my own album. I'm a solo producer as well. I make instrumentals. I was like around the time I was just doing my own thing. It's like, shit, fine, it's my time to join the band. Because I kind of like forgot about it for a little bit. I was just so focused on school. But
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. So March comes and y'all practice together, or y'all already know it's already in sync and there's no need for practice? Or
We try to practice as much as we can. In my backyard, my dad built this shed many years back, and it was actually a gym at first.
Shout out to Rocky's dad.
Yes,
that's the
dude.
boy.
Shout out Rocky's dad.
My father, me and him have the same name. Fucking awesome dude, man.
Yeah.
And the gym turned into the shed where we now practice, and we try to get as much practice in as we can, and I think the shed is probably the best spot that we can practice at because we can be loud. We really get to, talk with each other. We like get to hear everything, whether it be good or bad, and then we can, grow from that stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's make us work. We're
But
making.
it's really nice, I mean, not just that, but when we started playing, it was kind of an instant click. Like we're good from the start. I don't mean to sound cocky, but I want to say we were pretty good from the start, and we've only built from there. And we have a lot of great material that we can't wait to show y'all on for the show. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I was looking on y'all's Instagram, and y'all are booked for quite a few shows. Like this week alone, like we were talking about before we came on the air, but just seems like this year alone. I mean, I guess since March or probably even before that, it seems like y'all were at House of Rock and a couple other places.
Yeah. Well, we try to do open mics. There's usually open mic at Surf Club and at the Artisan, and sometimes at House of Rock on Tuesdays, and then Wednesdays for the other two. We do that as much as we can. And when Mari joined the band, it was like it kind of just went like that, and we started getting gigs left and right. It was kind of like the missing puzzle piece we needed. Nothing wrong with Sean's drumming. He was amazing. He held it down, and he only been drumming for like 6 months, maybe 4 or 5 months, something like that. Maybe it was not a lot of time. So he was new to drumming, but he held it down, and he did really amazing. But once we got Mari in the group, we got a lot of gigs, and it's been really great having him in the band, and it felt like we've really found our stride, and it's been good. It's an honor to be able to even be at Smoke Walk and play with all of y'all. It's gonna, like I said earlier, it's gonna be sick.
So if y'all had to describe your sound or what you're influenced by, what would y'all say? Let's start right here.
Well, I started off playing as a classical guitar player, so I took in a lot of Bach, a lot of like older stuff from like the 1600s, way back in the day. So there's a lot of classical stuff in my playing. And then I got into blues from my mom and dad. I got into jazz. Dave Matthews Band, I'm not sure if y'all have heard of that, but dude, they are awesome, man. Great music. And then I was in a metal band for a whole year, Summoning Beyond the Grave. Shout out to those guys as well. It was fun there, dude.
So you took your classical to the heavy side.
I've been trying to take in as much as I can. Just trying to be a sponge for like anything that pops in or pops out. But yeah, I'd say I'm a mix of it all.
Got you.
Yeah.
For me, I started off actually as I started off in 6th grade marching band, and I played trombone, and I still play it. That's actually my main instrument in college. But when I was about 15 or so, I just wanted to branch off from it, and I started playing guitar, and something about it just hit different for me. It reached my soul on a level that trombone had never had, just musically. So I started playing it, and then I started listening to bands like the Beatles. Love them so much. And then eventually it went from the Beatles to Pink Floyd, and then I found this band Led Zeppelin. Love them so much. The Beatles and Led Zeppelin are, I'd say, one of the best bands if not the best bands of all time. A lot of my inspiration for how I play and how I go about my sound really came from them. But that's about it. Yeah, just
What inspired you to pick up the guitar?
I don't know. For me, I needed something, kind of an outlet in my life. I had kind of a rough period of my youth. I had one of my friends die really young, so I was sad, and I didn't know what to do. And then I picked up guitar, and it helped me a lot. And I started a lot of bands before. I'm the leader of the band. My first band, I'm from Victoria. It was I started this band with my friend from college and my drummer, my best friend. He's a drummer, but it didn't work out. I moved to Corpus for college. I started another band here. We were called the Rocksteadies. We didn't go too far, but we had a lot of talent. And then I actually met Rocky at college, and I saw him playing this really cool Bach piece, or what was it? Do you remember? It was like Libertango or something.
That one.
Yeah, it was Libertango. If you've ever heard Libertango, amazing piece. Who plays it?
Astor Piazzolla. He's a accordion player, and it's this like condensed version of what him and like a 6-piece band do. It's fucking awesome, dude. It's so much fun.
I saw this guy, and I was like, I need him to play. if you ever y'all see him play on Friday. Friday. It's gonna be amazing. We also played Thursday, bay jamming, but he's an amazing player all around. And I was like, I need that guy so badly. So I went up to him after the class and I was like, yo, do you want to join my band? He agreed on the spot, and I brought him out to a couple practices, and we did great for a while. But then my other members, no shots at them, but they didn't want to play as much as we wanted to. You know,
they feel like, oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like he came in like intimidating everybody with the with the box.
I mean, he kind of did.
He kind of did.
It was scary at first. He's great. He's not just a great Bach player, but he can shred too.
Yeah,
and
appreciate that.
It was at first. It was like whoa, but we I eventually the band didn't really want to practice as much, is what I wanted to say, and me and Rocky, we kind of just broke off, and we were just like, you know what? If we want to do this and really make it seriously, let's just branch off and do our own thing. So we did, and we formed Ahava, and it's started off in August, and now we're here. And I love the journey and progress we've had so far. It's been amazing. And
we literally grew from like just us two, and then we got John, and then Mari, and then just
big family, and we're hoping to make more friends and family. It's all about the love. So that's the name Ahava itself, I guess.
Break that down.
Ahava, it means love in Hebrew. Yeah, I didn't. There's no specific reason why I chose Hebrew. It was just I looked up oldest version of love in the out of all the known languages, and that was it, I think. And I thought that was a beautiful name, Ahava, and I didn't want to call us love because that was a little too cliche for me. And Ahava kind of sticks out because it makes people want to ask like, why are you called that? So yeah, that came about. We started calling ourselves that, and then one thing led to another, and we're here and really excited. Sorry, I know I went on a tangent, but
no, you're good. So, what were your influences or inspirations coming up?
Hard to say. It's kind of like I've been doing.
You did say you make instrumentals.
Yeah.
Are you talking about hip hop?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
rap,
okay.
That kind of thing. I think two of my biggest inspirations for my producing specifically is definitely Tyler the Creator. It's just so different from what you hear from like a normal, like mainstream artist. I guess
stepping outside the box.
Yeah, I'm heavily inspired by him, and then when it comes to the sampling side of things, I do like to take a note from Currency. He's also a rapper. His samples are always so good. I don't know where he gets them from, but on the drumming side of things, there's this one drummer I love, Zach Graybill or Zach Grooves. He's usually known as that. The way he plays is so like precise. It's so weird, like not even weird, but in a sense, like it's so impressive, like how he can move that fast.
Yeah.
With such ease. He makes it look so like smooth. Or Anderson .Paak, I love doing his grooves. His grooves are so like locked in the pocket that it's like you just can't help but like make a stink face and just bob your head to it.
Yeah. Anderson .Paak, he was on that was it the Dr. Dre album like initially, right? Like before he became bigger, I think. The Compton album, not sure. Yeah, okay.
Man, I got a question. Before you got here, they were telling me where they're all from. You can get into where they're all from, and they're up here and stuff. Being from, you say you're from Houston, right? What high school did you go to in Houston?
I'm with Cypress Springs.
Cypress Springs. Okay, so how does someone that grows up in Houston not fall into the trap of the Houston culture and all that type of stuff?
I don't know. It really depends on who raised you. Okay. Honestly, my mom, we're not technically from Houston, but I've spent like the majority of my life here in Texas / Houston, so I kind of count it. But my mom's from like the DC area. We're from DC. My grandma, my grandpa, they used to live in New Orleans, so she spent some time there too. So the taste is just different. Into the whole
Houston culture.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like you have to have an ear that's not like everybody else's, like where you hear things differently, where it's not just words and music. It's what it means behind the words and what it took to get to the music that you hear now. I always love, like, though it's not very often as much, but when people or you see producers making like songs, like you see those old videos like Pharrell and like Justin Timberlake making a beat to one of like a popular song,
yeah,
or whatever, and you know how you could see the cogs turning in their head. Like
There's
this what fits with this.
There's the video of Kanye where he's describing it to Jay-Z, and he's like, where he's all, the crowd's gonna be Hova, Hova. Like he imagined it, and then the way the editor of the video cuts it, they go from that studio session to the actual concert where the crowd is doing exactly as the producer, as Kanye said.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely
really cool.
some visionary shit right there.
But although I've only been making my own music for like a good while now, like 6th, 7th grade, but I didn't really get good until.
Wait, let's go back to that though, because I'm definitely older than y'all. So I'm about to be 42 this year. So how old are y'all?
I am 24.
22.
Whoa, we got a little some static there. I'm sorry. Right, say it again.
19.
19. Okay, so y'all are way further than what the fuck I was taking it serious at that age, and shit, I applaud y'all for that because I know how hard it is to stay focused at that young age.
Thank you, sir.
And then at the same time, y'all, y'all went to school with it. You said y'all are majors as well, so y'all are definitely have been taking it serious. So again, another salute to that because I know it ain't easy.
Thank you.
I know it ain't easy. Yeah, I got a couple. Both my daughters are 19 years old, so and they're in college right now, and they're still trying to figure out what it is they want to do, and so I know how hard it is to fucking stay focused, bro. Like there's so many different things that could pull you left or right on that drop of a dime.
I feel like the hardest thing about it too is that, not trying to diss school or nothing, but there's like, say your daughters want to do this one thing, right?
Yeah.
They have to get through these like levels of core classes and other stuff. And yes, it is good knowledge to learn about, but it's like it keeps you away from what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And it might like deter you from that stuff, and hopefully it doesn't, of course. But like,
yeah, no, it's crazy you say that because literally today the conversation is that kind of conversation, because they know what they want to do, but to get to that point, you have to jump through all these hoops to even get to that point. And so they're kind of. It's easy to get down and let that win, but I tell them shit, just keep focusing, keep striving to do what you want to do, like if you really want to do that, you'll go through that, But at the same time, there's plenty of people who have made it who didn't need to go to school, so it's kind of hard to, give somebody their answer because. Different strokes for different folks,
Right, exactly.
We might all see the same end of the road, but shit, the way there is going to be different for every one of us.
Hell yeah.
every single time too.
So what are some times that maybe y'all were like, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't gonna. Was there anything that kind of put some doubt in your head?
I think my second semester of college was taking my first music theory class because I was already kind of behind. So it was already kind of like, am I not that good of a musician if I can't even do simple music theory? And of course, music theory is far from simple. It gets pretty complicated.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just kind of made me feel like I was an inadequate musician, and I like lost a little faith. But just upon other things going right, you know, joining the band, making my own music, and actually officially putting it somewhere, I don't know. It kind of just like rekindled like my love for music, and I was like, why would I ever doubt something I've been in for so long? Like, I just can't give it up. It's kind of like who I am.
Yeah. And sometimes it takes that little random spark from a random thing, person, place that's like, this is where I'm supposed to be. This is what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, you know, so something like that will just put you right back on track and, you know, put it in the rear view and shit, move forward.
Yeah. There has been times where it's like, there has been days where practicing doesn't make my brain, you know, spark up. And it was way back in like around COVID time. You know, like there was a lot of stuff that I was growing through and going through, and you just have to step through those days and be like, all right, this was a shitty day. Tomorrow might not be. Maybe not, but you know, you just have to do it.
Yeah.
That's all that it's the best thing that you can do. You can either roll over or sit there and let it pass on through and then just move on.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I've definitely had those moments where I've had doubts, not just about like my career as being a teacher or whatever, but as a band, I know I've had my doubts sometimes, not just doubts, but it's more of fears. But I've learned to take those fears and just, it doesn't matter. Just keep moving forward is my motto. And I do that because I know we have a lot of potential and we could do great things. Either if it's with this band, yes, but even if it's just us further in our careers doing more things, I don't know. I'm very proud of us, and I know that with the spirit that we have, we got it. It's a matter of time.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's that overcoming of that fear, or knowing that your love is stronger than that fear will ever be. You know what I mean? Like, if you love something, like I said, you go through it to do it, you know?
Yeah. It's all about how hard you push, I guess, and not just that, but like you said, your love and your will for it. Like, so many people, if they have dreams, I saw this thing. It was like, if you call something dreams, it doesn't matter if they're dreams. I might be a little off on this metaphor, but it's like, because dreams are something that are just something that, no, it was wishes, my bad. It wishes. You can't wish for something, bruh. I don't know. I got the metaphor all mixed up. This thing got me good.
We're going to make our own up. Keep going.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because you could strive for all these things and wish for this and that. But if you got a dream, yeah, there it is. If you got a dream, you push for it and you fight for it. It's going to happen no matter what. And I believe that full-heartedly, and I know we can do it.
Yeah, that's badass.
Dreams are a really cool thing because it's like,
Oh, sorry, brother.
you can chase a dream, but you can also work at it too. So it's like this goal that is always a little ahead of you.
Just chiseling away at it slowly.
Always.
Yeah. But and even in then, I mean, not saying that there's no real goal, but when you get there, you set a new one. So it's like you continue chiseling. You never stop chiseling.
Just
like
going.
yeah, like I mean, you can step back and admire it for a second, but your love for that fucking art or creating that art.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I feel like the love for all of us is what keeps us going no matter what. For music, and not just music, but how it affects those around us. Like seeing everybody smile when we play a song.
Bruh.
I think that's the best moment ever.
Yeah.
Or, it's just beautiful. Music is awesome.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Love
like
it so much.
Any time I've ever gone on the stage, period, like whether somebody's asked me to host a show or even if I'm going up there rapping or freestyling, just to see the people in the crowd that do fucking with me, that shit like energizes me while I'm up there. Makes me feel like I belong there. They make me feel like I belong there. You know what I'm saying? Like in my mind, I always felt like I have, but when you get that approval from your peers or people you look up to, whichever they might be, shit, that could be that little spark just randomly.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
Heck yeah.
And it's really cool that you give off that energy of like whatever you're trying to do, and then if it's reflected back, like how you were saying, it's awesome.
Yeah. That's what I like about Smoke Walk that we do is that, I mean, we've included, there's like, how was it, like 5 of us or something like that? 5 of us involved with like putting together the events, and we're from like different walks of life. So we come across different walks of life, that we normally wouldn't walk across, but because I know homie and homie's homie with you and type of shit, you know what I mean? We all become homies. Yeah. So your mind is opened up to a different world outside of the one that you're used to, your immediate circle, and you realize shit, that people's pretty cool too,
Yeah, man.
So, like a Smoke Walk, we have a variety of people doing hip hop. We've had people doing comedy. We've had people doing hard rock, soft rock, some reggae, I believe. I don't know if we've had anybody R&B or any shit like that, but we need to start branching out too. But,
I love that about y'all. That's awesome.
I appreciate that. I've always loved the idea of the combination of the band with the artist, the rapper, or, you know what I mean, to be able to pull off that kind of vibe. Not to ramble on, but some homies in the Valley who basically had a 9-piece band or something like that, with like bongos and horns and everything, but like the full setup. But dudes were hip hop heads, so they're playing, the Chronic classics from Dr. Dre or something like that. Nice. Playing it all out. Like each one of them got solo moments and everything, bro. Like, and it's fire. And then finally they're like, does anybody want to come on the mic and rap? And I'm like, oh shit, to that? Oh man. Like, it was just fucking dope, bro. And it just felt different. Like an instrumental versus being live in person, watching that being created type of shit, you know. So
we had a very similar experience the other day. We were at the Artisan downtown. It's by Surf Club. And we were they have an open mic there. We were jamming out, and it's a type of thing where anybody, if you're a rapper, comedian, acoustic act, band, anything, you could just go up there and play. And we had we played our set, and afterwards we just started doing a little jam to kind of exit. And then someone grabbed the microphone and started rapping, and then more people started grabbing microphones, and then we got a guitar player in there, and it just went crazy.
It's so fun, dude.
Yeah,
everybody wanted a
Is
piece.
that fun to y'all or is that annoying?
Yeah,
No,
that is
that was so awesome.
dude. It
was
is
there for
so
like an extra like 30,
it is so
40
awesome
minutes.
to just be on stage and everyone is on the same page. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do this if you're gonna do that, and
Yes.
then it just merges.
the energy was
best.
crazy.
Y'all like, y'all, okay, we're up here trying to do our rock thing,
Nah.
and then these dudes over here trying to rap. Like, man, get out of here.
Nah, well, we were just laying a beat down basically,
Yeah.
and I didn't
Yeah.
even think about it. It was so unexpected, and they just popped up and started rapping, and we were like, okay, fuck it, let's go. And it went on for a while.
It did go on for a while.
Yeah.
We were supposed to leave at like 12.
It went on
was
for like 30 extra minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That's dope. That's a vibe you can't stop right there.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So when these type of things happen, like, are y'all busting out the trumpet and the horns, and are y'all busting out different?
If we had it, we could.
I
Yeah.
mean, I have a
If we
trombone.
had-
I might have to start bringing it out, but playing bass and trombone at the same time might be a little early.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Friday, I'm kind of gonna want to see you with a trombone.
I don't know if I could work a set in like that.
Do it for Dead. Oh wait, no, I can't say. I can't say the name of the song.
Yeah, you
it,
can.
do it
Okay.
for the freestyles.
Dead Then Alive would be a good one. You like it playing beat?
I can
beat
do some
flat.
freestyle stuff maybe.
Hey,
yeah.
I'm with it, bro. I'll hit the freestyle over your trombone any day. Pause. That shit's fucking.
Yeah.
That's fire, bro. Like
Get you on
music.
bass.
Dude.
Yeah. Okay, we can work something. We can
Yeah.
do a freestyle later
Fuck
on
yeah.
that.
Fuck yeah. You heard it here first. God damn it. Hey, nah, that shit like really fucking fires me up, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, just when people see that other people appreciate their craft, and then those other people appreciate yours, and you collectively fucking create something out of nothing. I mean, it's not even intentional at all. It's just like we're not booking a studio session. You know, we're just gonna let it fucking vibe out and
Yeah.
bring the tribe out type shit. You know, so yeah, I love that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So if y'all had a sound that y'all were gonna collectively say you sound like or are close to, what would y'all say?
Hard rock, blues. That's kind of what we're going for, yeah.
And fusion too.
Yeah, we're not really like
Yeah.
defined by
We're starting to
genres.
break.
I mean, would
Yeah.
is it creating a new category kind of thing?
Yeah, we don't really like to define ourselves by any
I got you.
categories.
I
We
got
just
you.
do whatever we like to do. So we have a reggae song. We have
Y'all gotta play that. Hey,
Hey,
you
you're
gotta be on the fucking set.
okay. We can add it in. We'll swatch
Smoke
about.
walk, hey, I've always told you this for like the past 6-8 smoke walks. Can we get somebody out here to play some reggae?
It'll be one song.
That's a
It's
fact.
called.
Alright.
We'll swap out Dead and Alive if you're okay with that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll play the reggae song. We do reggae. We do acoustic acts. Hard
I mean,
rock,
y'all don't have
blues.
to swap out anything if you don't
Nah, it's
want to.
fine.
Like I said, y'all
It's
talking.
it's
to,
like
you know,
switchable,
whatever.
and if y'all want to hear it, like it's
To me, it was
it's a
right
vibe.
up my alley type
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
Especially if
It's a
vibe,
request.
smoke walk. If
Yeah.
y'all think it'll fit perfectly, hey,
If you think it'll fit perfectly, we're gonna do it. Yeah.
We have
Do it.
30
That was
minutes.
fun to play.
So
Yeah, we'll just swap that one out, man.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it'll be
That should
good.
work. That should do it.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to play it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
So on the blues side, what would y'all? I mean, y'all. I asked y'all's age because the influences y'all were saying were old school. You know what I mean? So I figured y'all had like an old soul in y'all to be able to reach back like that, or at least to have the. I'm not gonna say respect because that sounds kind of disrespectful, but the want to know the history. You know what I mean? The sounds and stuff like that, and then to learn. You know, I mean, you say you're playing Bach and learning that stuff, and then, you know, you're saying the Beatles, and you say you're 22.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the Beatles is when I was 22, they were still old. You know what I mean? So, bruh, like that's fucking dope. I love when people fucking definitely reach back to the past of music and respect it and use it and fucking recycle it and bring it back around, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and I think another thing too is it's really good to give back to those people that made that stuff because they, at their point in time, they were like, oh shit, I have to make this up now. And then they made it up. And now we get to give back by saying, hey guys, you guys need to listen to this stuff because this is what we're trying to bring.
While also
back
putting
to
our
you.
own twist on it.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's all about exchange.
Yeah.
You know, like we take from them and then we give back and then we grow and then we make it our own thing.
And it helps
Yeah.
us make our own new material. It's just a big process, and it's awesome to do. And like we started off, I remember we only had one song, and we just did covers, and then slowly it started to branch out to 2 songs, 3 songs, 4 songs. Now we got like
2 albums
15,
worth of music.
yeah, almost 2 albums worth of music. We just got to record.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really came
That's what I
along.
was gonna ask is so songwriting, like, are y'all all collectively just kind of in the room writing shit out? What does this sound like? What do you think this sound like? Or one of y'all goes home, writes something, and brings it back?
Yeah,
Well,
the
mostly
second.
Jesse.
Yeah, I will say I do write most of the material. Just I've been doing it for a while. I've always had. It's been like I've always just wanted to be in a band. This has always been my dream, and now I'm here doing this. It's awesome. Since I was like 16, I think 17, and I've been writing out songs, and then I had a couple more acoustic songs, but then I started when I got in the band. I kind of was just like, all right, I need to step up. 'Cause no offense, but if nobody's gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. And then eventually, it started to encourage my brothers here to start making their own songs. Now Rocky has like 2 or 3 under his belt, right?
I think 3 and I'm working on a 4th one.
Yeah. Mari has one that we kind of he wrote the chords down, and then we directed it together, and now it's a really awesome piece.
So you sing too?
Oh no, this one's a drum solo.
I do my sing and do the drum.
Yeah. So
Hey, I feel that. I ain't just gonna be screaming and doing all
Yeah, I
that.
can't sing.
yeah, me and Rocky mostly do the singing. I'll have him do like background stuff, but yeah, the song he made is called Seventh Heaven. Really awesome. It features him. It's just a big like 4-minute drum solo. I can't wait. I don't know if we're gonna do it that set. I don't think we are, but y'all, there's another thing called Bay Jammin'. It's Thursday, the day before Art Walk.
Yeah, where's that one at?
It's at Cole Park, the amphitheater, the big one.
That's dope,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Hey,
Yeah.
We're,
Y'all got a cameraman?
that's dope, bro.
Do we have it?
Footage of this.
Do we have
I-
a camera on?
I
y'all
tried to
y'all
get
need
one,
a
but-
camera.
Isaac's is busy. He's our good friend.
Yeah.
We'll get someone
Get a
out
tripod.
But yeah, we're playing there. We're playing before this band called Cruise Control. They're this old-fashioned like rock, soul, funk. They do covers of all the classics, basically.
Gotcha.
Awesome band. Y'all should check that out. 7:30.
Yeah, that's pretty dope ass
out
little
to
venue to be at though, bro.
Thank you,
like,
man.
To Jaden.
that's definitely something that
Yeah.
that gets a lot of eyes. You know what I mean? Getting y'all a lot of fans, especially everybody just vibing out, chilling on the hill and whatnot. And, let's see what else is
All
there.
glory to God, the universe, man. For real.
Yeah, are they having like is it like a festival kind of thing at the same time, or is it just
It's this whole
what is the
like,
Bay Jamming thing?
it's like a series of Thursdays where they'll be just have like a band on there, or I think they also do.
And they do the
movie night.
movies.
Yes.
Okay, you got. Okay,
We're kind of kicking it off, and then it'll be a couple other bands, and then it eventually it'll climax, and it'll be the end with the TAM UCC, the TAM Kingsville,
Yeah.
A&M Kingsville, and then the big jazz band here. I forgot what they're called. Which all 3 of us are actually in the TAM UCC jazz band, so we're gonna end it off too.
Oh,
We're starting
shit.
it and ending it. It's really
Yeah.
gonna be cool.
Cool.
Yeah, we love. It's gonna be awesome. Music is just great, and to be able to have these opportunities, it's just a dream come true for real.
Yeah, no, those are some big ass opportunities, and then to be able to do it for like school as well, like not just your personal life, you know, outside of all that. You're going getting education at the same time.
Dude, yeah.
That's fire, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
getting that stuff on the field is like the best way to learn too. Just going out there, playing what you've worked on, and then you build it.
So is that something that maybe y'all like doing the like open mics different places randomly for that reason, kind of getting that practice out there, but in public?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like a little mini show, so
Yeah.
it's like a really good way just to get all the jitters out, and then you just go onto the stage for the real thing soon. And
Yeah,
then,
you kind of tweak it out, I guess, or whatever, right? Like you go to the open mics and maybe this worked, this didn't
Yeah.
work, or something. I don't know how that would work in
Exactly.
y'all's area, but I
No,
guess
it's very much around the same. It's basically just trial and error, and then
Yeah.
a lot of practice. And
yeah.
it's good. It's really
I
awesome.
bless y'all's game one time. Remember these? We bought these. I bought these like fucking
Oh
10
yeah.
years ago.
Ooh.
This is a camera. It's a 4K camera. All y'all need to do is go get y'all a stand and get y'all a memory card and a charger, plug it up, and then y'all start recording yourself.
What
The
charger
audio
take?
sucks, and the video ain't the greatest, but it's something. I'm gonna bless y'all's game.
Dude, no way. God
thank
bless
you so
you,
much,
man.
dude.
Wow.
Thank you
That's
so
the
much,
case, so you
man.
can put it on a stand and all that. Get you a memory card, a little SD card, plug it in the side, and
We got
then
a
y'all
picture
go.
of that.
Dude, thank you so much.
Thank
Yes,
you.
man. Thank you.
Thank you.
For sure.
So
That's awesome.
we expect to see footage of that concert.
Yes, sir.
We're like,
I think I
man,
have a tripod.
Nice.
yeah, that's
Game.
it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Just hit record, put that card in, you're good to go.
Heck yeah. So,
Yeah.
I know we talked about it earlier, but like, what made y'all want to start doing like? I guess I'm gonna ask y'all a question now. It's like smoke walk and like, I know y'all said y'all came from different backgrounds and all that, but what was like? I know it's a little different than art walk and whatnot. Tell me about it.
So Smoke Walk started. Shit, give me a.
Honestly, Brock could probably explain way more than us, but from the outside looking in, I'll give my version and Freak could give his version. Brock and them used to be in the art walk as QBR.
Oh, that's
They
right.
started getting a lot
There you
of
go.
flack for the products that they were selling type stuff. So basically, if I'm not mistaken, did they get kicked out of the art walk or something like that?
Aw.
They basically couldn't be there with the stuff they sell. So however you want to take that,
Yeah.
you can be there, but that stuff you sell, no, I don't know about that. So, yeah. And then so they were like, "Fuck it, we'll do our own thing where we're at." So we just took it to the next fucking corner, which is crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Across from the Caller Times, and we've been doing it for over a year now. And I'm not gonna front. We do it on the same fucking night. It's art walks going on a block away from us, and we're right here, smoke walk, looking at all that, and vice versa.
Heck yeah.
And we've had, however many months have been in between, like 13, 14, I think, since. We've had different acts every month. Cool. We've had different vendors. We've had different food vendors. We even had somebody blowing glass a few times, I think.
What? Fuck yeah, dude.
And it's not just like about the smoking part of it, like for QBR, because they also invite other smoke shop people to come and be vendors. Yeah, to come and be vendors at their event when they are selling similar stuff, and they're just like, shit, it's love. Come out here. So, and it's always been for free. So if y'all, that's one thing. If you ever heard that we charge for a spot at Smoke Walk, whether it's to perform or to be a vendor or a food truck, that is a lie. And there was somebody out there trying to pretend to be part of us.
That's a
And-
motherfucking lie.
Yeah,
that
and they try to. Yeah, it was the first time we experienced it, but very much so. Luckily, the girl hit one of us up. I think she hit up QBR, maybe Joe Brock, and was like trying to verify before she sent dude the payment. And Brock's like, "Nah, we don't charge. What are you talking about?" And she sent the screenshots of some scammer dude, and I don't know where the fuck he's from. He don't have no mutual friends. I don't even think he's from this country, to be honest. Like,
Hey.
but yeah, they were trying to get about $100 or some shit off us.
Oh wow.
So I started messaging the dude, and I'm like, "Hey, bro, I heard you got spots. Let me get the $200 spot," and just try to see where he would go with it. And I was like, "But I only have cash, bro. Meet me in person so I can give you this cash. I even give you an extra 50 if you meet up with me." Dude's like, "No, we only take Cash App, Venmo, all this non-contact payments." You know what I'm saying? So
Scam.
yeah, definitely a scam. But yeah, so now Smoke Walk, we started out of love, bro, and it's still all love. We ain't taking no money from nobody. We encourage people to come out there and make money. Even as a band, I don't know if y'all have merch or anything like that, but I definitely encourage all bands and artists to have merch of some sort or something for the consumer to go home with. You know what I mean? Give them something to remember you by. I mean, they have their videos, of course, but a physical thing you can post up at your crib or put on the fucking table or something.
Heck yeah.
Shirts
Noted.
would be a good
Yeah.
place to start.
Yeah.
Can't afford them for stickers. Would be cool.
Yeah, stickers
Stickers
is
get
Bingo.
quick and easy.
Friday, he work at a sticker place too, so y'all
Yeah, shout out Raptor.
Dude.
Some nice stickers too. I bet.
Yeah, we can definitely do all that. But yeah,
Sweet.
you know, any events though, bro. Like I've always any shows I've been a part of or been to, that's the things that I pay attention to more than the actual art of it is the production of it. You know, so I'm watching the bands and how they set up and what they have to offer, what I'm gonna, you know, see if they're even something that looks like they're part of the same people, you know, like are they a group or not? Are they spread out? Like, cause I've seen bands, or not bands, but I'm gonna say rap groups, cause that's what they were, just spread out across the clubs, and they're, you know, networking with the whole club. Basically, they're all one unit like y'all, but they're spread out talking to different people who can put them in different spots or just whatever people they know. But
Real.
so their presence is, you know, known in there, and then they,
Yeah.
you know, I don't know, just different stuff like that. But definitely giving away some stickers or some flyers, fucking whatever. Yeah.
Bingo, man.
I seen some badass cards that that homie where I work for, shout out Keith, he makes, and they just look like the Instagram pages, but they're cards. You know what I mean? So you would look at it and kind of want to scroll that bitch, but it just has all your information like your Instagram would, and it has a little QR code for a person to scan that card to get to the actual Instagram and shit.
Real.
Yeah.
Definitely gotta get that done.
Really fast. Do
Yeah,
y'all
go
happen
for
to
it.
have water?
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
got you. But so you said y'all were getting on the radio station
Yes,
Yeah.
that's Wednesday morning.
Wednesday morning.
Yes, sir.
At 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's bright and early.
Oh yeah. That's
Y'all
good.
got late nights, early mornings kind of shit?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be practice. Tuesday's gonna be our hardest. Tomorrow, that's gonna be our hardest practice day. I'm gonna work them like dogs, bro. Like
Yeah.
we ain't. What time are we gonna practice at? Oh, I'll take one.
So,
Thank you.
so when you say this, are you like hours and hours and hours, like a half a
Yes.
day, a whole
At
day,
least like
just
3 to 4.
Yeah, we'll try. I'm trying to get 4 in. Just depends when he gets off work. But you let them tell you. I'm pretty hard on them.
You work us.
yeah.
But it's all part of the
Honestly,
dream, bro.
It's just
Straight
fun
up.
to like play too, though.
Yeah, I
so
love it.
It's not the worst thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's what I love to do. It's so fun. Not working all, but just playing the music and being with y'all. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
like we literally get to play just strings and we just make sounds
Yeah, it's awesome.
for hours, and it's
For
great
hours.
though.
Are y'all like, hey, wait a minute, do that again, or whatever? Like if he's like doing a certain melody just randomly, or
Honestly, we haven't had that much days lately, just because we've been so booked. It's like I'll
Oh,
usually just bring something to the table, and I'm like, learn it, do it, and do it this way. And y'all have to. I'll give them the creative freedom to make their parts, but I'll give them the roadmap. But I would like to start doing that more as we get further. It's just been hard with the time that we have because we've been so busy. But that's not a bad thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We need a night like that soon.
we sometimes do that on open mic nights,
Open
but
mic?
it'll be like for
like one hand.
a minute though. It'll be like it's during sound checks. Those are like the best times because we'll just try to play a thing, and if it sticks, it'll be played out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a few though. I mean, yeah, that's basically we'll get there. I mean, we already could we've definitely we could jam so well together. It's just more about like selecting something, be like, this is what we're gonna use, you know? Yeah.
so with the instrumentals, do you have anybody that's recorded on them? Are you recording on them?
Yeah.
Oh,
Most of it's
okay.
made by me, like all the rhythms and beats and whatnot.
But are you rapping over them?
Oh, no, I can't rap.
Oh, that's what I'm
I
asking.
can
So do you have a
lose.
rapper for them?
Yeah, my friend Life 9 back to Houston just
Okay.
released an album actually, Smile More. It's really good.
It's really good.
Yeah, plug
No,
that.
not my beats. He
It's his own album.
self-produces, but I had him on one of my beats in my album, and my friend Kalesi, she sung on one of them. Honestly,
Beautiful
probably
singer.
one like the best song I've ever made to this day. It was just undeniably good. Like, I don't mean that to like buff myself up, but like Jenny, I was like,
It's good.
when I was making, I was like
Nice.
so proud of myself. I was like, damn, I done come a long way. My beats used to be ass, but like, you know, I felt better about it. Shout out to Kalesi, by the way. She's like the whole reason why I kind of like started this album. I think we were working on some project or whatever, and we were just on the topic of music, and I was like, huh, when am I gonna release any music? And she's like, have you ever used DistroKid? And I was like, what's that? That's where you can like publish all your music. And I was like, I didn't know that, and I happen to have money for it too. So I got to making my album, and then I put it out. The name of the album was Wanderlust by Jet Black. All caps. Everything's all caps.
Alright.
But I had so much fun making it. I think like the second and third songs were the hardest to make, just because of the tempo thing and trying to figure out specifically what to do. I still have a lot to learn. I am using a new system. I used to use this really old janky what's called soundtrack. It was made by Spotify. It was like on some website stuff, and I would just make stuff using that because I didn't have money for anything good.
Hold up, we had some technical difficulty on one of the mics. It was kind of like
Testing.
Yeah.
Testing.
Test.
Hello.
yeah, good to go.
But when coming here, we have like our own like little lab studio where there's like an actual studio and like a lab with a bunch of Macs up. And you just go in, you can either use Logic or GarageBand. I chose to use Logic. It clicked, and the more I just used it, the better I got with it. And I've made some really good, like probably that album is probably like some of my best stuff that I've ever made. And I'm actually doing a deluxe version of it, Wanderlust Luxury, that's gonna be coming out June 6th. Actually, I might.
Cool, dude.
Depending on how this week goes, I'm supposed to finish my last couple songs. But depending on how this week goes, it'll be June 6th. But for those who are interested, I have an Instagram, _music. It's all lowercase, just made it easy. Has me on it with like a black suit. And what's it called? Also, for that.
Apple Music?
Yeah, I'm on all streaming services.
How you spell your name?
Jet Black, JETBLACK.
Okay, bet.
And then you'll see the album Wanderlust all in all caps, and it just like the picture of it is literally just typed out. Shout out to Gabe for helping me with the trailer to that too. We spent like a whole day just filming like at the beach in downtown for it. So I was really happy about it too. But
Had you ever jumped in any like beat battles or anything like that?
no, I have not. I've always wanted to. I just never knew where to start, I guess, or just how to get there.
We had one in not we, but Corpus. They had one at Corpus at where was it? House of Rock on 420, and it was called Dead Beats. Basically, I think it was like maybe 10, 12 producers or something like that, and came down to what was his name? Homie Ty from I forgot where the fuck he's from. Ty on the Track, yeah. Shout out to him, but he took it with like, I guess with samples, right? He was playing like some Michael Jackson samples and stuff like that, like all kinds of different producers and variations of beats came out. It was pretty fire. What I forget old girl's name. He went up against a young Blue.
What's his name? Young something Blue?
Maybe Young Blue. I don't know. But shout out to her. She went into the finals and beat some of my homies that like they done their thing before, and she made it past them to the finals to go against this dude who's like a nationwide named person. Who came to Corpus to do that. But it's pretty fun though, bro. Like I don't make beats or nothing like that, but I got homies around me who do all that, so I'm into it like on the outside. But yeah, to be at those fucking events for stuff like that. They're pretty dope, bro. Y'all ever done any kind of thing like that, like with the band?
Like,
Not rock off.
oh, we have a battle of the bands actually next week on Thursday.
Oh, shit. Here we
Yeah.
go. Here we go. Let's talk.
Literally
what are we
next
doing?
week, yeah.
Perfect.
It's gonna be at House of Rock.
Shit.
We get details probably like around the Friday of Smoke Walk, so we'll post more about it on our Instagram, ahava.tx, ahava.tx. You should go follow us if you don't already.
Instagram.
Yes, but we're gonna be playing that battle of the bands. We don't know who we're going against yet, but yeah, we're really excited. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we're gonna practice as hard as we can and see what happens.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good. Yeah.
You ever feel like it's a pain in the ass trying to set up for a gig and then break down?
Yeah.
Well,
He's like, we don't think about that fucking part.
it's only really bad if you have to like walk a long way with the drums.
Oh,
that's
shit.
Like,
Yeah.
That's like the worst part. Other than that, you know, it's just a little putting all the puzzle things and then
having to make
play.
sure like everything's adjusted correctly because I'm
Yeah.
real tall, so I need to have it a specific way, or else it's just gonna feel uncomfortable and I can't play as well as I would want to.
So only you can set it up, basically.
Well, yeah. Like I like when they help, like just put it up, like just
Just
Well, we
place,
don't mess
place
with
the
it.
pieces here.
But yeah,
Don't work on the sizing on the heights.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that part. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
How does it work like as far as like the drummer, like with like the amplified sound? Are you just using straight raw, or do you have like a mic plug close to the drum? How does that work?
I mean we have like a snare mic and like a tom
already.
mic and a
Okay,
kick
okay.
mic, but that's it. We're definitely saving up to get our own equipment,
Already.
but
Yeah.
you know.
This Battle of the Bands, $2,000 cash
Yeah.
prize.
Damn, hold up.
Shit,
We gotta
right?
win that.
Hold up.
Yeah, no, we're gonna fight for that thing.
fuck
there's
yeah,
gonna be
bro.
some steep competition. There's a really amazing bands here, but we got a lot to bring to the table, and it's a 30-minute set. Y'all should come out next week. It's
Let's
gonna
talk
be good.
about that part. Let's talk about that part. Though.
All right, yeah, House of Rock next week Thursday. It's gonna be what, around like 6:30.
I believe so.
6:30
Yeah.
o'clock till whenever House of Rock closes, like 10, I think, maybe a little later. Come out. It's gonna be an awesome show. I don't know who we're playing with yet, but 30-minute set. It's gonna be awesome. Don't know what time we're on yet, but y'all better be there. All of y'all, every single one of y'all.
Do it.
Y'all too.
As a
It's gonna be based on the crowd voting participation. Yeah. We're gonna let the music speak for itself. I think we're gonna blow some heads away, especially compared to some of the. I mean, there's amazing bands here in Corpus, but I think we're the only ones really doing our sound, and I'm really excited for everybody to hear it.
badass.
Yeah, indeed. But yeah.
So
Pull up.
when y'all are like this is a 30-minute like minimum. That's the requirements for the band, like the
I
battle of the
believe
band.
so, yeah.
Oh, okay. So everybody got to do 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Got you.
And I believe the rules said that there were 12 slots too. So for every show, there's like 12 bands. So it's gonna be a long time. It'll
Yeah.
probably go to like maybe 10,
Maybe longer, honestly.
11, or midnight.
Just be prepared to stay. They make
Yeah.
pizza there, though. Everybody knows House of
Pizza's
Rock.
really good.
Yeah.
Pizza,
really
the
good.
wings, the drinks.
Good
Go
place.
there, y'all.
Yeah.
My boy likes that Earth pizza, the one that's like no
Earth
meat,
pizza.
just cheese and greens.
Bacon, pepperoni, cheese.
Great opposite.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
gonna be
like
with you
pepperoni. I'm
on
a
your
simple
pizza.
guy.
I don't even know how you still able to eat pizza.
I like mozzarella cheese.
So what would y'all like? Okay, because I'm thinking of 30-minute sets and stuff like that. Like in I'm gonna say our world, 30-minute set from a rapper is crazy, but for a band, that seems about right because of the y'all are setting up and all that shit. Like it's a little bit different. The rapper just walks on, tells the DJ, "Hey, play this track," and, not knocking anything like that, but there is a little bit more effort put into a band getting their time. Where it's like, what do y'all feel is like not enough time?
Honestly, 30 minutes is pushing it on the shorter side for bands.
Oh shit! Okay,
We have like our first album's like 45 minutes worth of material, but if we were to just jam out, we could probably play like nearly 2 hours worth, I think.
and y'all would be good. Like,
Yeah.
And that's just mixing and matching songs from different projects and stuff.
Yeah, all of our singles
So most of the time
and
it's
covers
just
too.
songs from one project. Is that how it works with a band? Or do you mix songs from different projects and stuff like that?
Well, it's kind of just I wrote them and then I was like, all right, I want these ones to be for this album. They'd feel like they'd fit good, and then this next album, I have more. The first album we're gonna make is very blues and hard rock centered, but the next album is gonna branch off with the reggae song, like I mentioned earlier. We have more psychedelics tunes, more blues tunes, more rock, everything, and as much as we can do, we'll do it, and then we're just gonna keep progressing forward. That's the plan. Yes. Yeah, we have big plans still. Just want to. I don't know. It's
but
gonna
let's
be
talk
good.
about that. I mean, 5 years. What are y'all trying to be?
5 years.
Oh man.
Good question.
You want to do a year? We'll do a year.
Okay.
Five might be too much.
Next year, I feel
We'll
like
say 2 years, 24.
Okay.
okay.
For the band, I would say I'd want us to be well known here, not just in Corpus, but around the South Texas scene. I know. I just want to be. I want to keep growing, keep doing our thing, and not just that. Grow as musicians, grow as friends, brothers, and let everybody hear and see what we have to see. Not just what we have to play, but not just that, but our message. The reason I'm doing music is to spread a message that we all just need to really love each other and have peace, and learn that a lot of the things that are happening right now could be solved if we just had a little bit of compassion for one another. But then there's other things too, like the government, how there's people who use their freaking power for the worst of things, and then they get people in office with money and they let them roll them, and it's just all a string of puppets. It's just like we need people to realize that we're just working, especially the working class, like all of us, we're stuck in this, we're like in a hamster's wheel, just stuck spinning until we die, and nobody realizes it because they work to retirement, and then by the time they're old and in their 60s, like what do you got except for like you have your old age, yes, and there's the wisdom that comes with that, but then you've lost half your life working, which work is not bad. Work is amazing. To be able to work is awesome, but to be able to work and not be able to get the things that you're working for and be compensated enough for that is not fair. And I think we should get people to realize that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent, but
No, you're good, because I was actually gonna pivot on asking you about the whole THC, thing. I don't know if y'all saw it.
All of the like bill is about to get passed. Or
It's crazy.
On what now?
On all the THC.
Today, right? A meeting today that was live on TV.
yeah,
Shit, I
they're
missed
trying
it.
to get in Texas, right? They're trying to ban the dispensary things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about that.
All of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the weed thing, I guess okay, because like with the this is our first time doing like a band, so I'm kind of curious. Like an artist, most artists from not to say corporate, but from anywhere, most of the time they're looking to like. If I would ask most people this question about the 24 months, we'd ask most people about the 24 months question. They say to be signed to a record deal or be signed to a record label or something. Is that not something that bands shoot for? Is there a way to where y'all could generate income without even having to worry about signing to a record label or record deal?
You know, generally the record label is the most way people do go, but the music industry is so toxic. We're trying to avoid that path as much as we can. I mean, if Atlantic Records were to come to us and be like, "Hey, let's go," I mean, like we're not gonna obviously. It's time to go, you know. But if as far as it goes, we just want to pave out our own path and let our sound pave the way. And if people like us, they like us, and if they don't, it's okay. Then we'll just keep moving forward.
But y'all do have y'all stuff on all platforms so where people can listen to it to where they can.
We are
Not yet.
Almost there.
Income and stuff like that.
We're trying to get our stuff. We're trying to find a good producer for us. We've been recorded in the studio.
That's what you need.
Yeah, that too. We're trying to record music now. We've recorded a couple songs, but we really and we're just not comfortable releasing them, and we're waiting on some to be mixed right now. After a lot of it is mostly just mixing behind the scenes. Like we play our part, we sing our thing for like one night, and then we won't get our part back for months because there's stuff they have to do. I'm not really educated on that, but credit to all of our mixers and friends who've been working on our things. Yeah. But it definitely would be nice to be signed to a label and not. But the message we have is more important than the fame that comes that I'm trying to pursue. I mean, I believe I've always thought that like if you have a message that's pure and good, then the universe, God, whatever, it's gonna provide for you, and that's the only thing that can happen. Good. It's just the good energy that you're putting out, it'll come in too, and it just goes all around, you know.
Plus, there's so many stories of bands where they have the best songs, everything, but their management and like the way that they do their own business with like songs, it gets fucked over. Like Hendrix had that shit happen to him, and he got all of his stuff taken away, all of his music and stuff. He like could make it still, but just to have that laying on your back the whole time that you're just trying to play is the worst thing.
What I'm kind of asking is, we see the rappers go viral all the time, and they're just independent rappers that are not signed to nothing. Does that happen? Like like a band has a hot song and hell, we done got 2 million streams just on our own independently. Does that happen like within like the scene that y'all?
It does. It's just
it
not as
can.
popular nowadays because rap is a very predominantly the youth loves rap, and it's awesome. I love rap too. Kendrick Lamar, if you've listened to his last album, GNX,
He loves GNX. He got a whole vinyl of it too.
I love that album so
stuff,
much.
dude.
So it's awesome, and the message he's saying, it's so amazing. But
Screaming mustard.
Mustard.
yeah, I love that. And fuck Drake, by the way. We hate him. Yeah, but it's the same thing, but it's a lot less popular.
minor.
A minor.
It's hard
Bruh.
to go viral being a band and
Yeah.
then a rapper.
We're trying to bring back that vibe, though. It's the last couple famous bands we had, like Linkin Park and Green Day, but they're getting old. No offense to anybody who's fans of them. They're past their prime. The 2000s passed. Yeah, and there's not really any band that has made it past that. So we're trying to be that band. And I know a lot of bands are trying to do that. And best of luck to everybody. We are all trying to achieve something. But the reason we do it is just for the love of everybody. And we're hoping everybody could catch on to this message that we have too. And just have fun with us.
Well, that's badass, bro. Before we get out of here, y'all want to drop y'all where they can follow y'all at and stuff like that? Your Instagram, Facebook, whatnot.
If y'all go to the Ahava Instagram page, all of our pages are there as well. And we're trying to get the Spotify and stuff made up, so that'll be out soon. And I think that's
link to our
a
website on
pretty
there
good spot
too.
there,
Yeah, everything should be on the Instagram, ahava.tx, and on Facebook, just Ahava. Give us a follow, give us a shout. We can't wait to see all of y'all. I'll do a couple plugins for the last couple days. Tomorrow,
Do your
Wednesday
thing.
morning, 2 days from now, Live with Pudge will be on there. Come listen to us on the radio. It's gonna be fun. That same night, we'll be doing open mics at House of Rock and at the Artisan. Come check us out. The next day, Thursday, we are going to be playing Bay Jammin' at 7:30. Come check us out there too. It's gonna be awesome. And then Cruise Control is following right after us. The following day, Smoke Walk with y'all's truly Freak and DJ King and other friends. Who's hosting it? What's his name?
Joey B.
Joey B, my friend. Sorry, I forgot your name, my friend. Much love to you, though. You're awesome. And then the following week, as mentioned earlier, Thursday, Battle of the Bands. Come check us out. It's going to be awesome. Much love to y'all.
Don't forget to stream Wanderlust, please.
Yeah, his album.
I need the money.
He said, I need the money.
Follow my music page, Jet B.
It's all in our Instagram.
You'll
It's in our
find a link
bio.
to the Spotify through my personal Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
y'all look up HAVA.TX on Instagram, and it'll link you to all their individual pages.
Sir.
So this has been our first Freaking You, and this has been Freak, and you are.
Ahava.
Appreciate y'all for coming through.
Much love.
This is a Ridin' High podcast presents. Shout out DJ Lil King in the back. We're gonna have to get him a mic for next time.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit. Y'all make sure y'all come out Friday for Smoke Walk and check out Ahava. And this has been Freaking You, and you are.
Ahava.
Be safe, be careful.
Yes, sir.
Wondering if it's true.